A 91-64 Purdue victory on January 24th. With Paul Sells, Larry Serrato, and Steven Anderson, we are underway from the Chrysler Center, and Purdue has it to start this big-time matchup.
For this game, Michigan is going to have to be better from a physicality standpoint. They've got to match the pressure and the toughness that Purdue brought in that first meeting. And for the Boilermakers, it's about mindset. Certainly that first game went your way, but that has no impact on the way tonight's game is played.
Trey Kaufman-Renn averaging 19 points per game, just muscles inside, but can't finish over Golden. It's knocked out of bounds.
Malik Renew's left. They're going to do the same thing with Trey Kaufman-Renn's strong right.
Kaufman-Renn, 24 points, 10 rebounds in the win over USC on Friday. Again, trying to force the action. Golden keeps his footing. 10 to shoot now for first. Two-man game between the bigs. Kaufman-Renn, no space to work with. Wolf stays with him. Kaufman-Renn can't bank it home. And again, it's out of
back to that right.
Go right back to the well. Kaufman-Renn, 60.3% from the field on the season. Already a couple of misses. This time an easy deuce.
But there you're shielding him so hard to take away that right. Kaufman-Renn doing a great job of getting to that counter and spinning downhill to score.
Now we'll see how Michigan handles it on the other side. Turned it over 22 times in the first matchup on a foul away from the ball, and it's Brady Smith.
Interesting to see Michigan go into that pressure release early. Dribble drives to the paint and back cuts against Purdue's pressure.
And good rebounding efforts early by Purdue. That was something Matt Painter really wanted to stress after he felt they were lackluster at times against USC despite the dominant performance. Smith at his spot. That's too easy.
But he is so comfortable.
To call them Area 51 here in Ann Arbor. The two bigs have been spectacular all season. Get it inside, Burnett. And he had it stripped. Another turnover, just as we saw in the first matchup. It's Smith in transition for three.
Gotta find
Trey Donaldson has just been such a calming force. It seems he's gotten better and better with each game as the season's gone. He'll attack first, bodies him up, and floats it in.
He was unbelievable in that first half in Bloomington. The way he was able to play, 14 of his 18 coming in that first. And there Donaldson, you can see it in his eyes. He wants to play well in this game after struggling at Mackey Arena.
He just gave Caleb first at 6'10", the too tiny. You're too tiny. Comes up short, C.J. Cox on the turnaround, then he just lost the basketball. Wolf lost his footing, and Cox will get 2 free throws.
Well, this is amazing.
He had 5 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the first meeting.
And certainly just a totally different physicality and toughness and mindset.
Second straight start for Jones in place of Roddy Gale, who will come off the bench and still play a large role with this team, but hopeful to get Gale maybe some more offensive touches as a leader in the second unit. That's a tough 2 for Golden.
Wheeling and dealing and using his size. They're looking.
Continuing the hunt for a Big Ten title.
Well, and that's really been the message from Dusty May as well, is staying the course. But on top of it, this was a chance for themselves to prove to everybody as well as themselves, as Lawyer drills that corner 3, that they can compete.
Something that he has done. Freshman, certainly some talented transfers, some holdovers, but the balance of this Michigan roster is set up to win going forward.
Great ball movement, but a couple of open shots passed up. A tough one inside. Trey Donaldson adjusting. Smith finds a spot, bounce it, Kaufman-Renn floats it up short. The shot disparity has been evident. 11 field goal attempts for Purdue, only 4 so far for Michigan. And 2 free throws now incoming for Donaldson.
That's an area of strength there for Trey Donaldson. It happened on dribble drives.
Just 65% at the free throw line this in the game. Not necessarily physically. He called it mental fatigue that he's been seeing from him with a high level of minutes.
Well, and even moving him off the ball, it is physically taxing, especially against a team like Purdue where C.J. Cox and Jakara Harris are going to pick you up 94 feet to bring that up against pressure. So Reuben Jones in the game, have to assume that he'll take on some of those ball handling abilities. And now a little 2-3 zone from Michigan.
That's too easy from Kaufman-Renn.
You let that ball get to the middle of the zone, it's just totally game on from there. That's not good enough by Michigan's defense.
Nice little push here from the Wolverines. It's been Donaldson. He's been the catalyst, and he continues. Finds Nylon from deep and pumps up the crowd. Kaufman-Renn, swing it. Heidi, pump, 3 ball. Off the heel, rebound Golden.
Now Cam Heidi, one of his last 10 from the 3-point line.
Gale in transition, leave it for Jones. Golden back tap, right back to Jones. And a second chance here for Michigan. Lawyer gambled. Gale can't take advantage. Wolf inside, cleans it up. Michigan in front. This is what the Wolverines could not do in West Lafayette. Respond after getting punched in the mouth. Lawyer, one dribble pull-up. Money.
Baseline drive. You got that long closeout.
Fast like that, attacking a closeout seems like it benefits.
Well, there's no doubt that Roddy Gale has a lot of ability, but he's dealt with inconsistencies across his entire career at Ohio State, and certainly this season. Got to that great start, but it's been a struggle in Big Ten play.
Bully ball. Kaufman-Renn, another deuce.
Well, just get him in space, and Trey Kaufman-Renn going to the rim, especially with his right hand. Good luck slowing that down.
On the pocket pass, it's Wolf to the basket, and he'll get two at the cherry strike. Under 12 to play.
West, but UCLA has found their groove, and then
Melvin in the game. Raleigh Burgess out there with Heidi, as well as Harriet. Smith with 5 on the clock. He's going to have to work against the 7-footer. In the paint, blocked inside. Wolf tracked it the entire way. 5 on 4 if they hurry. It's Burnett for 3. Short, rebound. Gale inside and gulp, but a foul.
That's where Roddy Gale has got to impact games. Even
Percentage on the team at 43%. Has struggled over
the last 3 games. They've scored 87 a game. It's been 63% from 2, but only.
Both teams come in with a 4-game winning streak. Smith shakes on Donaldson. Stops, pops, hits.
The physicality, though, of Braden Smith. Trey Donaldson
shown his willingness, but he can't hit that 3 ball.
He hasn't shot a bunch over the last 3 games. Actually hasn't taken any. Purdue, obviously, they're willing to let him take it, and Ryan Golden unable to connect.
Now 9 for 19 on the season. Smith again.
He is an absolute killer in the mid-range. That is high-level PhD type stuff.
You hear it all the time. That's a terrible shot. The analytics will tell you exactly. He can make it at high clip.
My goodness.
Cheddar, bone crushing, and then drills the 3. Pays it off with a triple. Smith has gone into takeover mode with this second unit. He's got Cox back on the floor for Harris. He wants to just go to work against Burnett. Cross, drive, float. Gets the roll. That is sweet.
Almost 1 rebounds. So you get him back out there. This is not like Purdue of last year where the rebounding is such a strength. In this game tonight, Purdue dominating the offensive glass.
Smith, splash, scintillating.
Offense, he's finished at a higher clip here in Big Ten play. He's playing the best basketball of his career.
Smith leave it stripped. Jones got his hand in the cookie jar. Up ahead, Gale, long strides, makes it home.
Defense creating offense for Michigan. Great active hand
on the bench.
Steal minutes. You think about for both these guys. Braden Smith second in the league in minutes, and Trey Donaldson's going to be out there a ton as well.
Kaufman-Renn on the attack. And a bank shot.
Just the spacing there allows Trey Kaufman-Renn to use his agility and speed to blow right by Vlad Golden down that right lane line.
Kaufman-Renn and Smith have combined for 22 of the 29 Purdue points. Wolf thought about the deep one. Half the shot clock gone. He'll attack on first. Cross, kick. Jones right back to him. Inside. Golden floats it up. Doesn't get the roll. Tip in goes. Roddy Gale.
Roddy Gale is now and certainly finding some opportunities to get him going.
Pocket pass on the short roll. Kaufman-Renn. And a reload now for Smith. Trying to work on Jones. Pump. Cox. 3-ball. Money.
Oh, C.J. Cox is.
Outside of Smith and Kaufman-Renn, Purdue has gotten just 10 points from everybody else. Nearly a turnover. Smith gets it back. Lawyer, that's too much space.
Well, everybody ran away from the ball. A breakdown there by Michigan, and trying to shore up your point on Golden. Purdue's defense is designed to take that away. You post somebody on the block, that help is coming, and that post double is coming to get the ball out of your hands.
Gale, nice cut, and just guides it home.
Off the bounce, Purdue gets caught ball watching, but again, another play by Roddy Gale
controls their path to a regular season Big Ten title.
Well, Michigan gambling here.
Lawyer, kaboom, a 3.
Gamble on the ball, gamble for the pass to Lawyer. You don't get either, and that means it's going to be an open shot. Fletcher Lawyer having a big-time year shooting it himself.
Gale back on the other end.
This is the best Roddy Gale has played in like a month. Got off to a start. Not starting, but he still played a good amount of minutes in Indiana.
Smith over Wolf. Got a piece. Gale in transition is fouled. Lawyer's going to pick it up. It'll be the 17th foul on Purdue.
Rebounding presence for the Wolverines. Purdue's been able to generate so many. Caleb first out with 2 fouls. That big-to-big pick and roll could be something that we could see.
Talented freshman. Just 4.3 points per game on the season. Cross, spin, kick, Wolf, pump, puts it up. Oh, he puts it in.
Danny Wolf thought he got fouled. Looked like he was trying to draw a foul. A funky release, but doesn't matter. He gets it to go.
7-0 Michigan run to bring this to within 4. Heidi all alone shooting practice.
Michigan just daring him to shoot it.
And a foul in the backcourt is going to go against Harris. And who else? Gale forcing the issue. 5 from the floor against Indiana. And he uses every part of the cylinder.
But I just think Roddy Gale playing to his strengths. Transition as a cutter, offensive
Brains heading into the half. Screen from first. Michigan does not have a foul to give. 10 to shoot for Smith, directing traffic. Double being shaded by Casey. Leave it. Harris, drive, stop, float, no, rebound, up for grabs, and staying here.
Caleb first.
Looking. Knocked away. Gale out of bounds. And again, Boilermakers keep it.
That's a great anticipation play there. 3 as well. This is the most engaged that we've seen him in a long time.
3 seconds left. Smith will pull. Comes up short. What a stand, what a finish to the first half for Michigan. Trailed by as many as 11. 30.
Golden to take a contested fall-away jumper from 15 feet. You'll live with that every possession if you're Purdue.
Golden just 1 for 4 in this game. Has not gotten a lot of attempts up for the leading scorer for the Wolverines. And Kaufman-Renn then capitalizes on the other side.
It's amazing to see just how Purdue fortunate there. You give Danny Wolf room to wheel and deal. And if it's not physical, more often than not, he's going to make you pay for it. Purdue lucky there.
Smith ducks in, leave it, first, patient and squeezed it through.
He went right up there through Vlad Golden. And those are the plays that Caleb First has been so much better. In Big Ten play, 72% on 2s, 44% in the non-conference. That's a difference of almost 30%.
Burnett on the outside. He'll load up the 3 and knocks it down.
Gotta be up right there. Miscommunication by Purdue's defense. Braden Smith and Trey Kaufman-Renn, they're treating Amari Burnett like a non-shooter. And I know you talked about it in the first half, Noah. He hasn't shot it great as of late, but he is a very capable 3-point shooter at 42% on the year.
Smith trying to shake him on the dribble now. Back to a 3-point game. Bounce it. Kaufman-Renn pushes it through.
That's bread and butter right there for both those guys. Kaufman-Renn with that little push shot, and Braden Smith on the pocket pass.
Another 3. Burnett can't go back-to-back. Back tap from Wolf, and then ricocheted off of a Lawyer into the hands of Smith. Running the break. Bounce it first in stride. He went for the body, and instead will get the charity strike.
Go to dunk it.
Wolf and Golden each 1.6 blocks per game last couple of years, and that's a conversation that continued well into assists after the slow start. Didn't have an assist for the majority of that first half. 14, 5, and 3 for the likely All-American. On the drive, Cox bounce it inside. Kaufman-Renn right back to Cox, fades and fills it up.
You could say right back to him, or he just threw on the floor as well.
He also plays at his pace.
Totally.
All the time.
He's got good size. And he makes those floaters that just look so awkward. It's like the right hand off the right foot.
Kaufman-Renn, good defense, better offense.
You can't guard that any.
Trying to make an argument for his case that he was boxing out properly. So Kaufman-Renn to the bench, Burgess back in there. Skip it, Wolf, pump, drive, Wolf attack mode.
He is so tough at finishing with that off left hand.
Since then. Around the horn it goes. Burnett looking inside. It's Golden against Kaufman-Renn. Cheddar, offensive board.
With that double coming over, there's got to be someone to crack down on whoever is at the rim. Finish that one at the rim.
Huge missed opportunity. Lawyer looking to take advantage. In traffic. for 2+1.
That's the second time, Noah, where we've seen Michigan just totally fan out and leave Fletcher Lawyer. He dribbles this thing into the lane with that strong right hand, and watch the way that everybody just kind of gets away from him. It's the initial surge, and then he steps through and gets a look at the rim.
Huge bucket there.
Right through it. Purdue has to be more disciplined in terms of shutting that down and not allowing a split.
Wolf rejects the screen, gets inside. Golden couldn't follow, and a foul. Golden remaining aggressive.
You get beat off the bounce like that, you get into rotation, and then you're just not there to block out.
To just 3, and just 3 points it is. Midway through this second half, does Michigan have another push? Wolf in for Golden. Double team comes. Golden just forces his way.
Braden Smith going for that steal. It's one of those situations where you understand he's going.
Colvin thought about it. On a reload, it's Heidi. Now Smith. Wolf steps up. Smith has gone into attack every time he's had this matchup. Bounce it inside. Knocked away from Kaufman-Renn. He's doubled. Kaufman-Renn forced it in. What a finish over the double. The first, Colvin, Burgess, Lawyer, and Smith. Gale puts the head down and gets two.
He has kept the game simple. Straight line drives, cuts off the ball.
He didn't necessarily grab the ball, but just earned possessions. Kaysen not shy. Rebound Gale. Burnett. Book it.
No block out from Miles.
Under 8 to play. Colvin looking for an outlet. It's Lawyer. 8 to shoot. On the attack. Stops. Spins. Fouled. Wolf with the contact. Each step of the way. Lawyer at half. But Lawyer with 15. Kaufman-Renn up to 16. Cox is nearing double figures himself with 7. 5-point game. 7.5 to play. Wolf picked up by Cox. Leave it for Kaysen. Circles around. And a whistle on the outside. It's going to be
counted pick and roll and 5-on-4 pick and roll. Because Danny Wolf has just
to that first of the 1-and-1. Both kind of look towards the official saying.
Glad Golden commits to it. He sets up Trey Kaufman-Renn beautifully.
Golden, double, Golden, too strong! Hoopin' hard! Purdue fortunate it wasn't Kaufman-Renn picking up number 4. Instead, Cox picks up number 3. And it stays at a 1-point game. Under 6.5 to play. Winner takes the lead at the top of the Big Ten. Lawyer, well short. Basically a pass to first. Right place, right time. Again, right at the basketball.
That's the worry with zone. You don't have blockout responsibilities in man or zone. Those air balls always so hard. Caleb first saw it the whole way and makes a play on it.
Burnett, 3. Buries another one. Cox, Kaufman-Renn. Looking to back down, spin, inside first, can't finish. And then a foul on first, that'll be number 4. And Matt Painter looks content to keep him out there for the time being. Too big. Smith, leave it. Kaufman-Renn.
Michigan going back to their man-to-man defense.
Knocked away and stolen. Fletcher Lawyer anticipated it perfectly.
And to your point, the Braden Smith to Trey Kaufman-Renn assist combo, the most in college basketball.
And now Smith says, I'll do it myself. First points since the Wolf and Burnett will round out the group. So Golden goes to the bench. Gale spins inside, lost the basketball, another turnover.
Down to the timeout. You just can't have a possession like that. And now Michigan really small. We'll see Purdue goes right inside.
And they do. Kaufman-Renn for the deuce.
Got 4 guards on the floor, so if Purdue can get stops with Trey Kaufman-Renn guarding Reuben Jones, they have a major advantage on the other end.
11th 20-point game of the season. Wolf right to the rim, and a chance for 3. Back in, and Gale sits.
Man, that thing could touch the moon.
It was a rainbow.
Jeez, that thing's way up there.
Might have left your television screen. But keeps it at a 2-point ball game. Approaching 4 minutes to play from the Chrysler Center. Michigan looking for its lift back after the tough loss to Purdue, and Kaufman. Wolf. 11 points now for Denny Wolf. Donaldson had the early 9, but has not scored since early in the first half. Wolf has a mismatch with Cox. Swinging around. Donaldson, a 3. Connects!
That's the thing with Purdue's defense. They're gonna...
1-point ball game. Smith looking to free himself up. Probes through. Inside. Stripped. First lost it. Jones takes it away. Jones attacks to the rim for 2. Timeout Purdue. Under 3 to play. Smith with a lane. Smith with the bucket.
Well, it looked like Michigan was unsure of what defense maybe they were in. Some guys zoning up. You have Reuben Jones on the ball, and with that kind of confusion, Braden Smith takes advantage.
Purdue back up by 1. Donaldson stops, leaves it. Jones off the Wolf screen. 12 to shoot. They'll put it in the hands of their playmaker, the big man, 7-footer. Wolf, cross, drive. Wolf! That's ridiculous!
Well, he gets Fletcher Lawyer matched up with him. There is no doubt about what he needs to do. That crossover leaves him in the dust. Danny Wolf living downhill.
13 points, 8 rebounds for Danny Wolf. Smith off the screen. Bounce it. First, rejected! A golden save at the rim. And then it's going back to Purdue. Second half, and now with a chance to hit double figures at the line. Michigan by 3. Purdue breaks the pressure.
Boy, lucky there. Fletcher Lawyer, dangerous pass.
Smith, always so composed. What can he add to his already limitless playlist? Kaufman-Renn with a dangerous pass and a tie-up goal to the Wolverines.
Team seed, that's not the situation you want to be in, but this has been a different type of deal for Michigan tonight, showing some toughness, getting back in this one, and now taking a lead late.
Dusty May said what a luxury it is to be worried about our margin of victory at this point of the year.
Especially
Big Ten play.
Compared to what Michigan was last season. They've come a long way.
Already with 10 more wins than they had a year ago. A minute 20 to play. Crunch time. Jones off the heel. Rebound. Front for Golden. It's fouled, and it's Kaufman-Renn picking up number 5. Double-double of the season. Golden now up to 11 points. Keeps this at
When you think about Braden Smith playing pick and roll with no Trey Kaufman-Renn,
approaching 1 minute to play. Michigan looking to complete its revenge after a brutal loss at Mackey Arena 2.5 weeks ago. Smith, and a foul is going to go against Reuben Jones. It'll be a 1-and-1. That's in the last 3 games, and as mentioned, 43.8% in and out on the first and only. Crowd looking to push this team through the finish line. Wolf against Heidi. Showing off the handle. Wolf turns the corner. Oh, the foul! Reuben Jones! Going up high for an exclamation point.
Caleb first on the floor. The rebounding issue is exasperated. You got help coming over, but there's no block out on the weak side. Reuben Jones with another winning play, getting to the offensive glass and slamming that one home.
0.6 remaining. In for Smith. See how much they can use and how quickly they can get a good look. Michigan fronting on the outside. Cox bouncing.
Pushed out to
Smith.
Pressure bothering the Boilermakers.
25 seconds remaining. Off the screen from Burgess. Smith against Cheddar. He'll rise. He'll hit a 3. 20.4 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. Wolf nearly traveled, bounced it, and a foul is called. It's going to go against Cox. That'll be number 4.
Tory. Wolf, who they want at the line. I mean, 63% on the season.
Points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 big ones. Lawyer in for Smith. Taking his time, 13 seconds left. Great screen from Burgess. Smith, an ankle breaker. Smith, bullseye. Braden brilliance in the final seconds. And a timeout called and a 2-point.
Passing, catching, and understanding how many timeouts you have.
Donaldson, bounce it. Wolf up the sideline, fouled with 6.9. Big miss.
Now you have to be, it gets dicey when that happens.
He's got to make this one first. And he does it. Doors open for Purdue.
Gotta go.
Smith, 2 seconds left. Smith for the win. No! Statement made. Michigan avenges their worst loss of the season and beats Purdue 75-73.